Okay. When we talk about a job evaluation, it is like finding out the worth of the job. What is the worth of marketing manager? What is the worth of clerk? What is the worth of CEO? Now tell me, when we compare clerk with a marketing manager, which designation is so worth? Clerk or marketing manager? Marketing manager. Why we are saying a marketing manager? Because he have more responsibility, he is more accountable, and he is the one of the major role to generating revenue or giving a business to the company than a clerical. Clerical person also have their agenda, have their description, job description, have their roles and responsibilities, everything. Even marketing manager, day to day they have their work. But worth of the job as marketing manager is higher than clerk. Because the roles and responsibilities such a powerful than clerk. So your job, this performance appraisal is not job evaluation. PA is not limited to calling the fouls. Focus on employee development. I already told you that performance appraisal is not the intention of finding a fault. It is absolutely the intention or objective identify. Okay? To identify what really development have to be taking place in the performance of the employee, in the department, in the organization. Okay? PA may be a formal or informal. In some of the companies they do informal interview they will be doing. In some of the companies they have their structured format of questions and they'll be circulating to people, they'll be doing. Okay? So these are the features of performance appraisal. It is a systematic process. PA is to find out how well employee is performing the job and try to establish a plan for further improvement. The appraisal is carried out periodically. PA is not a pass-oriented activity. PA is not a job evaluation. PA is not limited to calling the fouls. Focus on employee development. PA may be a formal or informal. So these are the features of performance appraisal. Next we come back. Why we have to do a performance appraisal? What is the hidden agenda? What is the objective of PA? Okay? One is compensation, as I said, deciding how much salary we can give, deciding how much increment we can give. That decision can be taken, and promotion decision, as I said, then training and development program. What kind of training development program can be offered? So when you are doing an evaluation, at the end of the evaluation, we came to know these are the employees are lacking in these are the areas. So based on that, you can decide what kind of training can be given. How many days of training can be given. All the decisions can be taken based on the data which taken from the performance appraisal. Okay? Then feedback, then absolutely finally it is a personal development of the employee. When I'm evaluating the performance, I'm sharing that these are the good areas you have, these are the areas you have to develop. These are the skills you have a good, these are the skills you have to improve. If I'm sharing a feedback and a person will realize that, oh, okay, I have to develop certain things, I have to concentrate on certain things, then I'll be started working for it, and also self-development will be taking place out of this performance appraisal. Okay, these are the objective of doing a performance appraisal. One is compensation decision, promotion decision, training and development, and personal development. Okay, and next one, who will apprise? Who will be appraising? Who will be evaluating? Like you children, who will be appraising your performance? Teachers, faculty members. In a company, okay, supervisor will be doing a evaluation process. Peers, colleagues, subordinates, self-appraisal. In some of the cases, customers will be evaluating, vendor will be evaluating your performance. The best example I can say, okay, when you're giving as a customer, you're giving a customer care call, giving a call to a customer care to Appraisal, okay, to have some clarification to be made, right? So the customer is calling to the executive of Appraisal. The Appraisal is clearing the explanation. End of this conversation, there is a message you will receive. Will you satisfied with our explanation? Will you happy with our explanation? Have you clarified? Have you got the clarification exactly what you expected from us? This kind of a question will be coming as a message. Okay? Then you will be responding. If it is yes, you will be giving yes. If it is no, you will be giving. That particular data is taking as a feedback about the particular employee who are from the actor, the executive. Okay, that is also one example of collecting a feedback about the employee or executive performance, the conversation which has happened between a customer and executive. Okay, that is a good example of other kind of appraisal process like customer then vendor. Okay, so these are things. Next one. This is very important. What is the process? First and foremost process. Okay, you have to establish a standard. Before evaluating the performance, you have to establish certain standard. The work outcome have to be only this way. The work have to be come only in that way. Okay, exactly what we need from end of the work. What will be the output? How it should be? That is what the standard. Establish performance standard. You have to establish it. Once the standard is established, what we have to do next step will be communicate that particular standard to all the employees. This is what the standard which I am expecting from you from out of this work. So I am communicating that particular standard. Say for example here, name of the employee Raju, date, poor, below average, average, poor, good, excellent. Okay. So I have given if it is a 1 point it's poor, if it is 5 point it's excellent. So for Raju, absenteeism I have given 1. It means that poor, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quality of work, quantity of work, attitude towards the job, personality related factor, interpersonal relations. Okay, based on that I am giving a mark and I am ranking this person whether he is an excellent performer or a good performer or a poor performer based on the criteria, based on the standards. So a manager or a company expecting the standard from Raju, absenteeism is the first standard, quality of work, quantity of work, attitude towards the job, personality related factors, interpersonal relations. These are the standards which I am expecting from Raju. So I doing a performance appraisal and making him to analyze this. End of it, I came to know whether Raju is an excellent performer or a good or average or poor, whatever it is. So this is what a good example of establishing a standard. Okay, hello, all sleepy. Next one, you have to communicate. Once you have established the standards, you have to communicate the standard, measure actual performance, compare actual performance with standard, and discuss the appraisal, taking corrective action. So you have to communicate it priori before assigning the job. Then you have to measure end of the work. You have to measure the actual performance, compare actual performance with standard, and discuss appraisal, taking corrective actions necessary. Okay. So these are the areas which you have to concentrate. These are the process. What is the first one? Performance appraisal process. First one is you have to establish a performance standard. Okay. Second one is communicate the standard. Third one is measure the actual performance. Fourth one is compare actual performance with standard and discuss the appraisal. Last one is taking corrective action if it is necessary, if it is needed. Now come back to methods of performance appraisal. So there are three kind of methods in the performance appraisal methods. One is individual evaluation, other one is multiple evaluation, other one is other methods. So when we come back to individual evaluation method, these are the exact categories are there. One is confidential report, and second one SC evaluation, critical incident, checklist, graphic rating scale, forced choice method, behavioral angle rating scale, and MBO. MBO is nothing but management by objective. Okay. Okay. When we talk about the first one, confidential report, every manager will maintain a confidential report of each and every employee. Okay, and that report includes both positive and negative behavior of the employee. Okay, so it is a descriptive report. It is like an essay. It is like a written report. Descriptive of every year by whom? By the immediate supervisor. The report highlights the strength and weakness of the subordinate. No feedback to the employee will be given in between. Just they will prepare a confidential report. That's all. Okay. So there are other methods are there. We'll see in the